God says, "I am trying to reserve your name in heaven. If you skip this, you'll suffer badly." Listen closely, because this moment carries a weight that your heart must not ignore, and if you scroll away or turn your attention elsewhere, something deeply precious may slip through your hands without warning or return. This is not just another passing word that fades with time, but a living whisper meant to reach into your spirit and awaken something that has been quietly waiting inside you for far too long. I am speaking to you with love that does not fade, with patience that has carried you through storms you barely survived, and with a purpose that is already being written with your name in a place you cannot yet see. I am calling you to pause, to breathe slowly, and to feel the truth settling inside your heart like a gentle warmth that refuses to leave. I am preparing something for you beyond your understanding, and I am reserving your name in a place where sorrow cannot follow and fear cannot enter. You may not see the signs clearly yet, but there have been moments when you felt a quiet pull, a soft urging telling you that your life holds more than what your eyes can see. Type 1111 if you trust in God. There is a reason your heart has been restless lately, even when everything around you seems calm and unchanged. That restlessness is not confusion, and it is not emptiness, but a signal that something greater is unfolding just beyond your awareness. I am working in silence, arranging paths, removing obstacles, and preparing a place where your name will stand with honor and peace that never fades. Before you continue, gently press the like button as a small act of faith, showing that you receive this truth and welcome what is being prepared for you. You have faced moments where you felt unseen, where your efforts seemed unnoticed, and where your prayers felt like they were drifting into empty space without answer. Yet none of those moments were wasted, and none of your tears were ignored, because every step you took, even in weakness, has been counted and remembered. I have been watching, not with judgment, but with deep care, waiting for the right time to bring you into something that will change how you see your own life. There have been times when you felt like giving up, when the weight of your struggles pressed heavily against your spirit, and when hope seemed too distant to reach. Yet even in those moments, something inside you refused to break completely, and that quiet strength was not your own doing alone. That strength was placed within you, carefully and intentionally, so you would endure until this moment where you begin to understand what has been happening all along. I am not speaking to you to frighten you, but to awaken you to the truth that your life holds a direction that must not be ignored. When I say that your name is being reserved in heaven, it is not a distant promise without meaning, but a real and living preparation that connects to how you live, how you choose, and how you respond to what is placed before you now. Every small act of kindness, every quiet moment of faith, and every decision to move forward instead of falling back is shaping something far greater than you can imagine. There are things you have been holding onto that are slowing your path, things that feel familiar but are quietly pulling you away from where you are meant to go. Letting go has not been easy for you, because those things have been part of your life for a long time, and they feel safe even when they are not helping you grow. Yet I am gently guiding you to release what no longer belongs, so your hands can be open to receive what has already been prepared for you. You are not forgotten, even when it feels like the world has moved past you without noticing your efforts or your heart. I see you in your quiet moments, in your silent struggles, and in the times when you choose to keep going even when everything inside you feels tired. That perseverance is not small, and it is not unnoticed, because it is part of the story that is leading you towards something sacred and lasting. Do not let doubt speak louder than the truth that is being placed before you now. Doubt has tried to convince you that you are not enough, that your past defines you, and that your future holds nothing different from what you have already seen. Yet those thoughts are not your destiny, and they do not have the power to rewrite what has already been prepared for you with care and intention. I am calling you closer, not with pressure or fear, but with a steady invitation that asks you to trust, even when you cannot see the full path ahead. Trust does not always feel strong or certain, but it grows quietly when you choose to keep moving forward, even when your steps feel small and unsure. Each step matters, and each moment of faith builds something that cannot be taken away from you. There is a peace that has been waiting for you, a kind of calm that does not depend on circumstances or conditions, but flows from a deeper place that remains steady through every season. That peace is part of what is being prepared for you, and it will meet you in ways that you did not expect, bringing comfort where there was once confusion and rest where there was once constant worry. Your life is not random, and your story is not without meaning, even when parts of it feel unclear or unfinished. I am writing something through your experiences, something that will one day make sense in a way that fills your heart with understanding and gratitude. You are not behind, and you are not lost, because you are exactly where you need to be for what is unfolding. Hold on to this truth with gentleness and with quiet confidence, knowing that you are being guided even when the path is not fully visible. Stay close to what is good, stay open to what is changing, and keep your heart soft enough to receive what is coming. What if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal, buried in classified records, and never fully disclosed to the public? This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities, and reshaping lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. You may feel like nothing is happening, yet everything is moving with precision, and every delay you experienced was not a denial, but a careful preparation for what your heart is about to receive. The weight you carried in the past was never meant to remain with you forever, even though it may have felt like it became part of who you are. Those heavy memories, those quiet disappointments, and those moments when you felt alone were shaping your strength, not defining your future. I have been slowly lifting those burdens, sometimes without you noticing, easing the pressure so you can step into something lighter, something filled with peace instead of constant struggle. Type yes to affirm. There is a transformation happening inside you that does not need loud signs or dramatic changes to be real. It is happening in your thoughts, becoming calmer, in your reactions becoming softer, and in your heart learning to rest, even when everything around you feels uncertain. This change is not sudden, but it is steady, and it is leading you toward a life that reflects the purpose I have been preparing for you from the beginning. You have walked through seasons where your faith felt fragile, where your strength seemed to disappear, and where your hope flickered like a small light in a strong wind. Yet you did not lose everything, because something inside you kept holding on, even when you did not fully understand why. That quiet persistence was never meaningless, and it is now becoming the foundation for something stronger and more stable than anything you have known before. There are things you once prayed for that you have almost forgotten, dreams that felt too distant or too impossible to reach. I have not forgotten those desires, and I have not ignored the silent wishes that lived in your heart during your hardest moments. Some of those prayers are closer to being answered than you realize, and they are being prepared in ways that will align perfectly with who you are becoming now. You may have noticed how certain paths have closed, how certain people have stepped away, and how certain plans did not unfold the way you expected. At times, this felt like loss, like something was taken from you without reason or explanation. Yet those changes were necessary, because not everything that once fit into your life can continue with you into what is ahead. I am removing what no longer serves your growth, even when it feels uncomfortable or confusing. What is leaving is making space for something better, something more aligned with the purpose I have been guiding you toward. This process may not always feel gentle, but it is always filled with care, because I am not taking anything from you without preparing something greater in its place. Type 2020 to claim miracles. There is a future waiting for you that is not built on fear or uncertainty, but on peace, strength, and a quiet confidence that grows from within. You will begin to notice that things start to align more naturally, that opportunities come without struggle, and that your heart feels more at ease with the direction you are moving in. This is not coincidence, but a reflection of the path that has been carefully prepared for you. You are not meant to carry everything alone, even though you have learned to be strong in silence and resilient in your struggles. I am with you in every step, in every decision, and in every moment when you feel unsure about what comes next. You do not need to have all the answers, because you are being guided by something greater than your understanding. There will be moments ahead where you feel a sudden clarity, where confusion fades and direction becomes clear in a way that feels almost effortless. These moments are not random, but carefully placed to help you move forward with confidence and peace. Trust these moments, because they are part of the guidance that has been surrounding you even when you did not recognize it. Your heart has been learning to let go of fear, even if it still lingers at times, and this is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Fear does not disappear instantly, but it loses its power when you choose to keep moving forward despite its presence. Each time you take a step with faith instead of hesitation, you are strengthening something inside you that cannot be shaken easily. There is a quiet joy that is beginning to rise within you, even if it feels small or unfamiliar at first. This joy is not based on external circumstances, but on the peace that comes from knowing you are being guided and cared for. It will grow stronger with time, filling spaces that once felt empty and bringing light into areas that once felt heavy. You are becoming more aware of what truly matters, and this awareness is helping you release what is unnecessary and hold on to what is meaningful. This shift may feel subtle, but it is powerful, because it is changing how you see your life and how you respond to what happens around you. You are no longer the same person who once felt lost and uncertain, even if you have not fully recognized that change yet. There is a purpose in your life that is unfolding step by step, not all at once, but in a way that allows you to grow into it naturally. You do not need to rush or force anything, because what is meant for you will come at the right time and in the right way. Patience is part of this journey, and it is helping you build a foundation that will support everything that is coming. The peace you are seeking is not far away, and it is not hidden from you, but it is growing within you as you continue to trust and move forward. Even in moments when you feel uncertain, there is a quiet assurance that you are not alone and that your path is being guided with care. This assurance will continue to strengthen, giving you the confidence to face whatever comes next. Stay close to what brings you calm, to what reminds you of hope, and to what encourages you to keep moving forward with faith. You are being led towards something that will bring meaning, fulfillment, and a deep sense of peace that cannot be taken away. Your name is still being prepared, still being reserved, and still being held with care in a place where love never fades. What once felt uncertain will slowly become clear, and what once felt heavy will begin to feel lighter as you continue walking forward with trust. A concealed brainwave once stored in classified files is said to ignite strong prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch in your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. You have been through moments where you questioned your path, where you wondered if your efforts were leading anywhere meaningful, and where silence surrounded you when you expected answers. Those moments were not empty, and they were not without purpose, because they were shaping your endurance and preparing your heart to receive something deeper than what you once asked for. You were being strengthened in ways that could not be seen on the surface, and now that strength is beginning to reveal itself quietly within you. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There is a shift happening in how you see yourself, even if it feels small and almost unnoticeable at first. You are beginning to realize that you are not defined by your past struggles, your past mistakes, or the moments when you felt like you were not enough. You are being renewed from within, slowly letting go of old thoughts that no longer belong to who you are becoming. I am restoring parts of you that you thought were lost, bringing back a sense of hope that once felt distant and unreachable. There were dreams you quietly set aside, not because they no longer mattered, but because life made them feel impossible. Yet those dreams were never erased, and they are being gently brought back into your awareness in ways that feel natural and peaceful. There is no rush in what is happening, and there is no pressure for you to become everything at once. Growth is taking place in steps, each one building on the last, creating a steady and lasting transformation within you. You are being guided with patience, not pushed with force, because what is being prepared for you requires a heart that is ready to receive it fully. You have been learning to trust again, even after moments when trust felt broken or difficult to hold on to. This trust is not blind or uncertain, but it is growing from a place of quiet understanding that you are being led, even when the path is not fully visible. Each time you choose to move forward despite your doubts, you are strengthening that trust in a way that will carry you through whatever comes next. There is a new sense of direction forming within your life, even if it has not yet taken full shape. You may feel drawn towards certain choices, certain paths, or certain changes that once felt unclear or distant. This is not confusion, but guidance, gently leading you toward what has already been prepared for you. Type 2323 if you agree. There are things ahead of you that will bring a deep sense of fulfillment, not because they are grand or overwhelming, but because they align with who you truly are becoming. You will begin to feel a quiet joy in simple moments, a peace that stays even when circumstances change, and a strength that does not fade when challenges arise. This is the life that is being prepared for you, one step at a time. You are no longer walking in the same place you once were, even if your surroundings look familiar and unchanged. Something inside you has shifted, something that is guiding your thoughts, your choices, and your responses in a new direction. This change may not be loud or obvious, but it is real, and it is leading you towards something that will feel right in ways you cannot yet fully explain. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come, even though it did not feel like progress at the time. You will see how each experience, each challenge, and each quiet moment of perseverance was shaping something within you that could not be formed any other way. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been without meaning. I am opening doors for you that will not require struggle to enter, doors that will feel natural and aligned with your path. You will not need to force your way into what is meant for you, because what is prepared will welcome you without resistance. This is how you will recognize what truly belongs in your life. There is also a release happening, a quiet letting go of things that once held your attention, your energy, and your focus. These things are fading not because you are losing something important, but because you are making space for something better. Holding on is no longer necessary, and you are learning to trust that what leaves is being replaced with something more aligned with your purpose. Your heart is becoming lighter, even if you still carry moments of doubt or uncertainty. That lightness is a sign that you are no longer carrying everything alone, and that you are allowing yourself to be guided instead of trying to control every outcome. This shift is bringing a peace that will continue to grow as you keep moving forward. You are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion, where direction will replace uncertainty, and where peace will replace the constant weight you once felt. This season is not distant or unreachable, but it is already beginning to unfold in small and meaningful ways. Pay attention to these changes, because they are guiding you towards something greater than you expected. There is a purpose within your life that is becoming clearer with each step you take, even if you cannot fully describe it yet. You will begin to feel more aligned with your path, more confident in your choices, and more at peace with where you are. This is not something you need to chase, because it is something that is already unfolding naturally around you. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even in moments when it feels like nothing is changing. I see every step you take, every effort you make, and every moment when you choose to keep going instead of giving up. These moments matter more than you realize, and they are part of what is leading you toward what has been prepared for you. Continue walking forward with a quiet confidence, knowing that you are being guided even when the path feels unclear. Trust what is unfolding, trust what you are becoming, and trust that everything happening now is leading you towards something that will bring peace, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. What once confused you will slowly lose its hold, and what once distracted you will begin to fade, allowing you to see more clearly the path that is opening before you. Deep within your brain is a small area tied to wealth and success, once hidden in restricted studies and classified documents. This newly uncovered frequency is helping people exchange financial stress for ease, and God has led you to see this message at this very moment. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. You have spent so much time trying to hold everything together, trying to stay strong even when your energy felt drained and your heart felt tired. That effort has not gone unnoticed, and it has not been wasted, because it has built a resilience inside you that cannot be easily shaken. Yet now you are being invited into something different, something softer, where you no longer need to carry everything with the same weight as before. Type 1919 to receive miracles. There is a gentle release happening within you, a letting go of the need to control every outcome and every detail of your life. This release is not weakness, but trust, and it is opening the door for peace to enter in ways that feel natural and comforting. You are learning that not everything depends on your strength alone, and that there is guidance surrounding you that you can rely on with quiet confidence. There were moments when you felt like you were standing still, when it seemed like nothing was changing no matter how much you hoped or tried. Those moments were not empty, even though they felt that way, because they were times of preparation where things were being arranged beyond your sight. You were being positioned for what is ahead, even when it did not feel like progress. Now you are beginning to move again, not in a rushed or forced way, but in a steady and natural flow that feels right within your spirit. You may notice small changes, subtle shifts in your thoughts, your feelings, and your surroundings that point you in a new direction. These are not random but intentional, guiding you step by step toward what has been prepared. There is also a deeper awareness growing within you, helping you recognize what truly belongs in your life and what no longer fits into your path. You are becoming more selective with your energy, more mindful of what you allow into your space, and more confident in choosing what aligns with your purpose. This awareness is protecting you and guiding you at the same time. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. You are entering a season where your inner peace will begin to shape your outer experiences. Instead of reacting to everything around you, you will respond with calm and clarity, and this will change how situations unfold in your life. What once felt overwhelming will become manageable, and what once felt heavy will begin to feel lighter as your perspective shifts. There is a strength within you that is becoming more visible, not in a loud or forceful way, but in a quiet confidence that does not need to prove itself to anyone. This strength is rooted in your ability to keep going, to keep believing, and to keep trusting even when things are uncertain. It is this strength that will carry you into what is ahead. You are also learning to appreciate the present moment in a way you did not before, finding peace in where you are instead of always looking for what comes next. This does not mean you are not moving forward, but that you are no longer rushing through your life without noticing what is already around you. This awareness is bringing a deeper sense of fulfillment into your everyday experiences. There are connections in your life that will begin to feel more meaningful, relationships that will bring encouragement, support, and understanding in ways that you have been needing. These connections are not accidental, but part of what is being aligned for you as you continue on this path. You will feel a sense of comfort in these relationships that reassures you that you are not alone. At the same time, there may be distances that form between you and certain people or situations that no longer align with where you are going. This is not something to fear or resist, because it is part of your growth and your movement forward. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary for what is being prepared for you. There is a quiet confidence growing within your decisions, helping you move forward without constant doubt or hesitation. You may not have all the answers, but you will begin to feel more certain about the steps you are taking. This certainty is not based on knowing everything, but on trusting the direction you are being guided. You are stepping into a place where your life will feel more aligned, more balanced, and more filled with purpose. This does not mean challenges will disappear, but that you will face them with a different mindset, one that is grounded in peace instead of fear. This shift will change how you experience everything around you. The path ahead of you is not something you need to chase or force into existence, because it is already unfolding in front of you. All that is needed is for you to continue moving forward with trust, allowing each step to lead you into the next without resistance. This is how you will arrive at what has been prepared. There is something beautiful waiting for you, something that will bring a deep sense of peace and fulfillment into your life. You may not fully see it yet, but you are already moving toward it with each step you take. Nothing you have done has been wasted, and nothing you have experienced has been without purpose. Your name is still being held, still being written with care, and still being prepared in a place where love remains constant and unchanging. Everything you are going through now is leading you closer to that place, closer to that peace, and closer to that purpose that has always been meant for you. You have walked through seasons where everything felt uncertain, where each step forward felt like it could lead to more confusion instead of clarity. Those seasons tested your patience, stretched your faith, and asked you to keep moving even when you did not fully understand where you were going. Yet even in those moments, you were never without direction, because I was guiding you quietly, shaping your path in ways that could not yet be seen. Type 2323 if you agree. A 7-second brainwave approach, previously limited to elite groups and stored in classified files, is now available to everyone, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Researchers claim it stimulates a dormant brain center associated with prosperity and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is removed from the internet again. There is now a shift happening where what once felt unclear is beginning to settle into understanding, and what once felt heavy is starting to lift from your heart. You are not carrying the same weight you once did, even if some traces of it remain, because you are learning to release what no longer belongs to you. This release is bringing a sense of freedom that will continue to grow as you move forward. I am strengthening your ability to remain calm in moments that once would have shaken you, giving you a steadiness that does not depend on everything going perfectly around you. This steadiness will help you make decisions with clarity, respond with wisdom, and move forward with confidence even when things are not fully certain. You are becoming grounded in a way that cannot easily be disturbed. There have been times when you felt like you were waiting too long, when it seemed like nothing was changing despite your hope and your effort. That waiting was not empty, and it was not wasted, because it was preparing you to receive what is coming without fear or hesitation. Timing has been working in your favor, even when it felt like delay. You are now entering a period where things will begin to feel more aligned, where your actions, your thoughts, and your path will start to move together in harmony. This alignment will bring a sense of ease into your life, replacing the tension and uncertainty that once filled your days. You will begin to feel more certain about where you are going, even if every detail is not yet visible. There is also a deeper sense of trust growing within you, not only in what is ahead, but in yourself and your ability to walk this path. You are learning that you are capable of more than you once believed, and that your strength does not come from perfection, but from your willingness to keep going. This trust is becoming a foundation that will support you through every step ahead. Type yes to affirm. You are beginning to see that not everything needs to be controlled, planned, or understood in order to move forward. There is a freedom in allowing things to unfold naturally, in trusting that what is meant for you will come in the right time and in the right way.